Alright guys, welcome to PlayStation News, Rumours and Leaks. Lots to discuss in the video today, so let's get straight into it. Links to the articles are down below in the description, along with the timestamps if you want to jump straight to the bits you're interested in. So we're starting off here with a brief update on the highly anticipated Black Myth Wukong game. PlayStation Store has finally put up its official page for Game Science's highly anticipated Black Myth Wukong game, which has been released this summer. Black Myth Wukong is rooted in Chinese mythology and based on a journey to the West, and it takes the form of an action RPG where players follow the Destined One and encounter powerful enemies as you work to confront your destiny. Black Myth Wukong features a stunning world filled with ancient discoveries, a heroic monkey able to master powerful spells, and uncover the stories behind a variety of characters. In the game, you set out as the Destined One to venture into the challenges and marvels ahead to uncover the obscure truth about the veil of a glorious legend from the past. As the Destined One, you shall encounter powerful foes and worthy rivals throughout your journey, fiercely engaging them in epic battles where surrender is not an option. It sounds absolutely brilliant, and I have to tell you, I cannot wait for this to come out. It looks absolutely brilliant, and it's about time we've had it on the PlayStation Store. It's good to see that on there for those that are interested in buying this game digitally, but for me, I'll be picking this up physically. I'll order a physical copy a little bit closer to launch. Let's move on, and this time we're looking at the PlayStation 5 Pro. On yesterday's video, I talked about how PlayStation is all in with their game requirements from August 2024 onwards, where games will supposedly have to support the PS5 Pro in some way, shape or form if possible. Now we have more rumors about what Sony PlayStation is looking to do with the PS5 Pro. These rumors are based on the report from The Verge, which claims that Sony PlayStation is working on an ultra boost mode for the new system to ensure older PS5 games run better on the system. The main feature, however, will be the PS5 Pro enhanced label for an overall dramatic increase in performance. Sources have also said that Sony is requesting that developers work on a new graphics mode exclusively for the PS5 Pro, which combines the PlayStation's Spectral Super Resolution, the PSSR, upscaling to 4K resolution and 60 frames per second, complemented by ray tracing effects. The Verge report suggests that we could see PS5 Pro enhanced titles which run between 1080p to 1440p at 30 frames per second on the standard PS5 and between 1280p and 2160p on the PS5 Pro at the same frame rate. Developers would have the option of enabling ray tracing effects and qualify for the PS5 Pro enhanced label without boosting the resolution or frame rate. However, it is reported that the PS5 Pro enhanced label will not be offered for games that simply run at a more stable frame rate, nor will it qualify for the enhanced label if it runs with a variable resolution. The PS5 Pro Ultra Boost mode will help VRR modes run at a higher frame rate, so they'll still benefit from improved performance on the console even if they haven't been updated. Me, I'm there day one for the PS5 Pro, regardless of whether I need it or not. I'm an early adopter, so for me, I'm already in, and it's great to hear Sony talk about having a quality bar for the PS5 Pro, and you must earn the enhanced tag for the PS5 Pro by having these quality features specifically for the PS5 Pro. So I can't wait to get my hands on this. All we need now is for Sony PlayStation to lay on a showcase sometime in May. We can start to look forward to not only the PS5 Pro and its capabilities, but also the next generation of games set to grace the console over the next 2 to 3 years. Okay guys, let's move right along to some worrying but not surprising news. Take-Two Interactive, the publisher behind Grand Theft Auto, including the upcoming GTA 6, is going to be cutting its workforce and cancelling multiple projects. This is just the latest of multiple layoffs and restructurings across the gaming industry over the last couple of years. Take-Two Interactive owns a number of massive game series, including the 2K sports games, Red Dead Redemption, GTA, BioShock, and more recently, Borderlands. With hugely popular games and franchises, people might think that the company is secure, safe, and actually wouldn't need to lay off employees. However, this is not the case. Take-Two Interactive announced that the company is cutting around 600 employees. That's about 5% of its workforce. The company is also selling off some of its office space and cancelling multiple game projects that were in development. Take-Two believes this move will save the company $165 million annually in an effort to counter slowing revenue growth in PC and console gaming. Unfortunately, the company has not revealed which games have been axed, which games games and projects have been stopped. This move may come as a surprise to some, as Take-Two Interactive is in the process of actually acquiring the deal to buy Gearbox Entertainment for $460 million. Most of it is done, just a few crossing of the T's and dotting of the I's to do. The publisher is also approaching the release of probably the most anticipated game in history, with GTA 6 coming out in the next couple of years. 2026 has been mooted about, and that's extremely likely to see massive sales and profits for the company, even before any microtransactions come into play. However, the announcement of Gearbox Entertainment's acquisition was immediately followed by layoffs for the developer, perhaps hinting at the direction the publisher would be moving in going forward. Unfortunately for a lot of people, Take-Two Interactive is following the current trend in the gaming industry of laying off workers in an effort to reduce spending and increase profits. One of the alleged reasons for this kind of mass layoff is that game companies hired more workers during the pandemic due to more people. Now that most employees have returned to the office and may have less time to play games, there's a supposed excess of games industry employees. Combined with lowered sales expectations, many developers and game publishers are reducing the size of their workforce to compensate. So really disappointing to hear that Take-Two is also cutting around 600 people from their studio. What is even more concerning to me is that multiple projects are also cancelled by Take-Two. Considering that they have so many game franchises, it would have been nice to see other big games released from Take-Two other than Red Dead and GTA. Yes, they're Rockstar games. But I would have loved to have seen a Bully 2, for example. Yes, another Rockstar game, but the original game was fantastic. Would love to have seen Bully 2, but given that they're making all these layoffs, I wonder which games have actually been cancelled. No doubt we will get to hear more about this as time goes on. Always sad to see anyone let go in the industry, and unfortunately it was going to happen following most people around the world getting back to some sort of normality after the easing up of COVID pandemic. Good luck to those devs that have been released, not only from Take-Two, but from all the tech sector companies over the last 18 months or so. And sticking with the theme of Take-Two, despite all these layoffs and game cancellations, apparently rumors are rife that Take-Two is reportedly planning an announcement related to the Mafia franchise. And this is according to Twitter user Kurakasis, who has previously correctly called out game names for titles including Metro Awakening, Indiana Jones and the Great Circle, and Marvel's 1943 The Rise of Hydra. Kurakasis goes on to say, "I can tell you that a few days ago, Take-Two began preparations for an announcement regarding the Mafia series. It's hard for me to determine the time frame, but with Judas, I've seen them gearing up for a new trailer about 3 to 4 weeks before it drops, so soon." While details on the next Mafia game are being kept under wraps, a job listing posted last year described it as an unannounced multi-platform game currently in pre-production using Unreal Engine 5. Back in 2023, a job listing at developer Hangar 13 for a senior systems designer suggested that the next Mafia game may incorporate multiplayer live service elements. It mentions preferred experience with multiplayer games and or live game design experience, although this isn't by any means direct confirmation. If the rumor is true about a new Mafia game, then that would be absolutely brilliant. I love the original Mafia games, the styling, the kind of the storytelling. It's a much slower pace than the GTA games, but it's absolutely fantastic, and the fact that the next one would be on Unreal Engine 5 is brilliant. Hope the rumours are true and we get to see something really soon. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments about the topics discussed in the video today. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you on the next PlayStation news, rumours and leaks video.